Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Haggard Hill. It's a real scorcher today. It's in the mid-90s and about 95% humidity, so I'm trying to stay in the shed in the shade. Here's what I'm working on today. I picked up this Harbor Freight 5-drawer tool cart off of Facebook Marketplace, and I got a plan for it. So you watch along and see what we do to this tool cart. So what we're going to be working on, I'm going to be modifying this tool cart into a welding cart. I needed a bigger area in which to put my YesWelder 135 flux core welder. Also, YesWelder sent me that plasma cutter that you've seen in some other videos, so I wanted a cart that I could have both of them on at the same time. So I got the toolbox. Here's my plan. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I've got some 1/8" steel. I'm going to put it on the top for a welding table. It's going to be flush with this side of the drawer, or side of the lid. It's going to be elevated up off the lid about 1 inch so I can get a little airspace underneath it so it won't be so hot. On this side I'm going to build a couple of shelves, one for the welder on top and the plasma cutter down on the bottom, and then I'm going to use the top to overhang the welder and the plasma cutter so I don't get sparks and everything on it. So that's my plan on that. I won't use this full sheet. I can take the pieces I'm not going to need and use for the shelf bottom. On this side over here, I've got some grading material that I'm going to cut down and make a flip-up plasma cutter table. Once I'm done fabricating all that, I'm going to paint it red to match my other toolbox. So we'll see how this works out. With the modifications I'm going to do with this box, or what I'm going to use this box for, I don't want these drawers to lock whenever I shut the lid, so I'm going to drill these rivets out and take these locking mechanisms off. Should be able to get it. I need to drill them out from the back side. Not sure if I'll have to do them two yet or not. Let me see. I will. Easy enough. All right. We'll save these pieces. You never know what a guy might need these for. Now then, the purpose of that, whenever you shut these US General lids, these would lock. Of course they have catches over here, but now they won't lock. Good. I'm not going to need the handle either, so I'm going to take the handle off. Alright, we're working on the toolbox project again. I'm going to use these braces to build the framework to hold the welder. but I need to square them off, and then I need to make them 34 1/4 inches long. Right now they're right at 36. So we'll square the first one off and cut it to length, show you what we're looking at. I could use my plasma cutter, but I haven't used this in a while, so I thought I'd use this. Alright, there you have it. That's one. I'll put you on time lapse while I do the rest of them. I've decided I'm just going to use this whole surface as my welding table, so I'm going to take my angle grinder and a flat disc and clean it up just a little bit. Well, sorry about that. I didn't get the video of me grinding that off, but I think you all know what a grinder looks like. Here's kind of going to be the layup. If my measurements are correct, it should be about 8 1/4 to the outside on both of these, if I did it right. About 8 and an 8. That one off just a little bit more. That's pretty doggone close. think that works pretty good. Square that way. Sorry, I got a little bit ahead of you, but this is going to be one of the brackets. So here's how it'll work. This will screw to the side of the toolbox. I'll have an upper shelf just for whatnot. Put the welder on this shelf and the plasma cutter on the bottom shelf. Think it'll work out. I'll fabricate the other one off camera, then we'll come back and see where we're at. Now that's not where it's going to stay. This is just a mock-up so I can, or a placeholder, so I can tack it into place. Alright, we'll turn it over and I'll weld the other brace on. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to bolt that on or weld it on. I might just weld it on because I don't intend on ever taking it off of there. The lighting's bad. I'm trying to stay in the shade as much as possible. I've got the mock-up on here. I actually got it clamped to the frame of the toolbox. I thought about welding it, and then I decided I may want to take it off at some point in time, so I'm just going to bolt it for now. So I'm going to drill a few holes, put some bolts in it. We'll get one down here in the middle first. Well, I almost didn't leave myself enough room to drill. Let me go get a punch. Too much of an angle. Well, let's go about it the other way. Alright, I think y'all get the point. I'm going to roll this back in the shade and put the others in. It's hot out here. Again, I apologize, it's hard to see. Probably hard to hear, I got a fan going, but it's about 96 degrees outside. And I don't want to drag this over in the sun. We'll drag her over here and look at it from here. Maybe you can get a little bit better view. Alright. So this is just going to be a whatnot shelf. This will be for the welder, and that'll be for the plasma cutter. It's got longer cords on it. I've got my 1/8" plate. When I put it on the top, I'm going to cut some 8" wide pieces to fit in here, here and here, and that'll make my floor. And the welders will sit on it, and then I'll make this a little cubby hole shelf, and I'll probably have to put a little piece on here. If I put anything loose in there, I don't want it to fall off. Well, that's all I'm going to work on today. We'll be back at this tomorrow morning, maybe when it's cool. Alright, let me give you a little recap where I'm at. I had a little camera difficulties yesterday. I've been testing a new camera that a company sent me. It's a budget brand, but it's a pretty good camera, but I knocked it over yesterday. So I switched back to my normal camera, and I guess the SD cards didn't mesh up anyway. Everything that I recorded after that, I lost. So what I did, I got all these bolts drilled and put these in. I took my plasma cutter, and I cut out the sheet for the top, and then I cut some little pieces to go in the shelf bottoms. And I got them tack welded in. So that's where we're at today. That's what we're going to start with. I'm going to throw some paint on the top of this. I bought some flat black paint, so I'm going to put it on the top.
This video is getting kind of long. I decided to end it here and continue the rest of the project in a part 2. Thanks for stopping by Haggett Hill and checking out what we're doing. Please like and subscribe and hit that hype button. And as always, may the Lord bless you and your family.